Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. I cannot believe that Everton have picked up a draw in that game. A prediction I was right in on my match preview. Just had a feeling we'll get a draw. But obviously overlooking the game and the situation we was in, I thought there's absolutely fucking no chance. And I cannot believe Tottenham have led us back in the game like that and just given up. I don't get it. We are never looking like scoring. You know what that is? It's absolutely bonado laziness from the whole squad. A lack of ruthlessness, and Conte is completely and utterly right. They've just literally proven Conte right. It's an absolute. If I was a Tottenham fan now, I'd be absolutely livid, and yeah, it's just absolutely disgraceful. But I'm happy because I cannot stand Tottenham. If anyone knows me, I just can't bear the club. I can't bear them. They just do me head in. Um, Sorry, I'm looking a bit of a mess here. It's just yeah, okay. Now let's just get into the game. You know, we start off with the same lineup. Tottenham had a few changes there due to injuries, like Emerson Royale, Ben Davis, Richarlison, which if you see this TikTok um, video, a TikTok about Everton, basically, it's fucking crazy. Like, I've never seen an opposition player who've just left that club put a video or speak anything about Everton or speak about anything about their former club. It's if I was a Tottenham fan now, I'd be absolutely livid. But I'm laughing, and I want him to get a taxi back. I'll call him a Delta now, right now. Um, yeah, game kicks off, and of course Everton. I think Tottenham had the plan to just kind of slow and kill the game off from the start, because you know the fans are up for it. They know what Goodison's like, and he did. He weathered the storm. We had a few hits and misses, points of attack. And yeah, Tottenham really just grew into the game then, but not really nothing too much threatening apart from this clear Kane chance where, for the God side of me, Kane doesn't do any sort of magnificent runs. He kind of holds his position. He kind of just strolls into the box. And Tarkowski and Godfrey just concedes there. And they both don't track him and both don't get the head on it. And we're lucky not to go 1-0 down because Kane, as we can see in the Premier League this season, he's got the most headed goals and he's, you know, on track to break the record. Well, he's level with Duncan Ferguson at the moment. But yeah, I was fuming about that chance. I just thought there was nothing clever about his run. There was nothing where he kind of tricked the defender or anything. It was the defender should have knew he was dead. They should have got tight to him. Yeah. Now every time I do a match reaction now, before the game was ending, it looked like we was going to lose. I just, in my head, I'm like, I've got all my points in my head. Maybe I should start writing them down. But something crazy happened, and it happened in the Chelsea game. Sims scoring at the end, and it's just like, it's completely put me off track. But it's a game that's it's half and half. In the first half, we've had the odd chance, Decore heading it over the bar where he should have done well better. We had moments where I think we were just overplaying it, and we were very hesitant on the board as well. I think, yeah, I couldn't really quite call it, but we just looked very light up front. I think every ball going into the box, there was one man there. It kind of makes you wonder what's the point attacking if that's all you're gonna have. Like I guess maybe a drop ball, which I think we were relying on a lot. Just something of a mistake from the Tottenham defence to get us in. Maybe a good fortune from a shot outside the box, hoping a deflection. Them type of goals normally happen when you only throw one man in the box, but it just never looked like it was going to happen. Decent play at times. I thought Iwobi was alright in the first half. I think he was linking up good. Really trying to drive him to the box, but no one was really going with him. It was just quite frustrating, to be honest. Tottenham really wasn't doing much themselves. It was kind of just a atmospheric first half. A lot of possession play, a lot of attempts to get into the boxes and whatnot, but nothing really clear cut. Pedro Porro was wasting a few chances. The commentator really had something against him, and I guess I know he's probably had a tough time. He's maybe a bit hot-headed and a bit instinctive, but yeah, he was giving him a hard time in a commentary. But yeah, that was really it for the first half. I can't really recall too many chances. I think Son gone through and goal. And all in your head, but Son's going to bury it, even though he hasn't been this great. Hasn't been that great in the Premier League this season. You just can, against Everton as well, you just assume it's going to go in. Pickford makes a great save with his legs, but it was offside anyway. Second half comes out, and I said Everton consistently pressuring the Tottenham team, but Tottenham really got into a rhythm of play. Nothing really clear cut again from what I can remember. And there wasn't really that much going on from what I could think of. I actually can't recall much going on apart from a few tackles flying in there and there, decisions going against us. If I can remember any, it'll come back to me, but it must have not be. Nothing was really outstandingly clear to talk about, to be honest, in my memory. But I was so upset and angry with a situation where Harry Kane, I think, loses the ball or gets basically out-muscled to the ball. We take it off him, he commits a foul. Decore, I know he carries the ball, Kane, even though he's committed a foul. Decore's just coming in, flying in, kicking the ball like a madman. Decore's done this quite a lot. He gets very much involved with things he doesn't have to, and I get this whole passion and whatnot, but I've always thought in my head he's going to end up... I mean, he has been part of the centre of attention when it comes to scraps and games, but... Wait, scraps, pushes and pushing. But... yeah, I've always waited for him to do something really stupid, and... yeah, he did something... I can't forgive him for something like that, or not for a while. He's out for 3 games now, over. And Harry Kane, listen, I'm fuming about it that he's going down, and he should be setting an example. But anyone can set an example, and I think he's more targeted because he's England captain and stuff. But any player would go down to get touched in the face, and I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I don't like loads of aspects of football these days, but in a game like that where it's 0-0 and it's tight and you haven't been playing fantastically well, with the plays you've got and whatnot, you're gonna do something like that. It's game management. It's not game management, but it's game tactics. It's players do it all the time, and Decore's an idiot for putting his hand in his face. From other pictures I've just seen on Twitter, it looks like, I wouldn't say he clawed him, but his face was literally pretty much completely round his face, and yeah, I was fucking fuming, to be honest. I was absolutely livid. I thought, Tottenham not really into the game, we're still winning, but we're not creating much. In my head, it was getting around the hour mark, and I was going, need to throw Sims on. I don't want to put too much pressure on Sims. He scored a great goal and whatnot, and I don't want to think, the easy option, just go for Sims, but I just feel like we needed something up top that it was lacking. Maybe take a risk of... I don't think he was dominating in midfield as well, to be honest, so I would have taken a risk of taking Decore off maybe, or maybe the likes of Onana, or it was just any of the 3 really. Probably keep it just as Ghana Gayon, just for a bit more defensive minded. Decore or Onana could have gone off easily for me. I don't think Onana had his best game. I thought he was a bit slow in everything he was doing. But yeah, does that, 10 men, you just think to yourself, well, now, you're hoping for a win, especially in the situation we're in. And now we just have to really play for a draw. And I'm looking at the time, like, obviously after all the messing about and whatnot, 28 minutes left, plus added on time. And it's like, I'm lying in bed now and I'm just going to be watching pelts of attack from Spurs. Nothing too much apart from Perisic having a shot. Oh, no. To be honest, nothing really fucking happened. It was just kind of more pressure from Tottenham, of course, because we've gone down to 10 men. We sit back. And, yeah, ball comes in. I think it gets nodded on. And then Romero's coming across and Keane twists and turns and doesn't see him and knocks him over. And it's a penalty. And just like, oh, for fuck's sake. The worst 5 minutes ever. I was hoping for a bit of a longer spell of trying to stay in the game. But, yeah, penalty. And you're looking like, Kane's obviously going to score against us. And through the situation as well with him dramatically falling on the floor. When Decore touched him in the face, it's made for him to score. And you see all the records going up. He scored, I think, 14 goals in 15 games or something against us. It's you just know he's going to bag it in. Scores the penalty, no one's going to save that, and yes, 1-0, and you're just thinking, well, that's fucking game over. And you think Tottenham now, with all what the manager said, the ex-manager said, Conte, like, they're not this and that. There's no character. They don't want to win. Blah blah blah. The way they let go a 3-1 lead, I think it was against Bournemouth, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, or Southampton, whoever the fucking was. But and you just think they're gonna fucking pelt us now. It could be 3 or 4, and there's nothing Dyche can do about it. I think Dyche, in a sense, I know I understand at half time. I'm like, you just could throw Sims on. I mean, this is why I'm not a manager. He's probably kept it a bit longer. Just see if we can maybe create something different, play a bit different with Gray in the middle. I feel like we should have gone more centrally. I think we kept going on the wing. I think we should have been a bit more narrow in our play, but maybe just a bit worried that their wing backs and their wingers are gonna do the damage to us. But yeah, it's just we're never looking like we're scoring. And yeah, I was gonna make a point then, fucking my head fell off. Fucking hell, my head's just gone blank. Yeah, well, sorry. Just so Dyche was, Dyche obviously had a game plan, and he was probably thinking around them times. I'm hoping he was to bring someone else on. Obviously, Decore's done what he's done, so it's kind of fucked us. Eventually, does put Sims on and Michalenko. And I thought Michalenko was fucking horrendous in the first. I don't even know. To be honest, I can't remember his performance after the late events, but I thought he was fucking horrendous. He's battling and whatnot like he always does, but fuck me, he slipped on his first touch, which it happens, but it's like, fuck me. They could have counter-attacked and scored. And he nearly did as well with, I think there was a situation in the first half as well where Keane flew in. He saved the shot. See, I told you I remember something from the first half. This is fucking all over the place. Yeah, Keane made a great tackle in the first half over something, a chance potentially happening, but we also stopped a counter-attack in the second half as well. But yeah, Sims and Michalenko come on, and Michalenko's just, his passing wasn't great. He just looked like he hasn't even warmed up. He just didn't look ready for the fight. But yeah, Sims come on, didn't really do anything, to be honest, apart from the later events of trying to get some headers on. I just feel like the only thing with Sims is it just needs to. I just feel like he's got a presence and built about him. Like, he needs to just be a bit more aggressive, be a bit more dirty, back into players. Kind of. There's a moment. I know I'm skipping a bit, but right towards the end where like the ball's been lost or it's in the air and he's kind of not making a full stride. It's only a couple of yards. Full stride or just make the defenders worry about something or make them be physical. He's just dead like calm and composed. Maybe it's just his character, I don't know, but I feel like he can. I don't know what it is. But yeah, anyway. And Tottenham, after, well, even just before we brought them on, they kind of just sat back, and I didn't get it. I was like, what are you sitting back for? We can't attack. We're never going to look like we're going to score. Speedo Mick could finish his run. He's doing, I think it's 10,000 miles or 10. I can't remember what he's doing. He's doing a lot of running or walking. Sorry, he's doing a lot of walking. His final ever big walk across the country, and we still wouldn't have scored by the time he hits the finish line. There was absolutely no chance, I thought, we was going to ever score in this game. And Tottenham just sat back and just gave us the odd opportunity there. Just gone a gay, strike him off in distance over the bar. A few more. I think Tarkowski in the back post. They gave away a corner as well. Well, we got a corner, and Tarkowski is in it, heading it, or Keane near post. It was comfortable for Lloris, but it was gradual, and then Romero putting himself under pressure defensively. I just didn't get it, and the commentator was saying that as well, saying that I don't know what they're doing. Where's this mentality? Where's the ruthlessness? We was there for the taking, for Tottenham to run all over us, and they just gave us the game. Attack after attack, not really much going on. All of a sudden, Keane picks up the ball falls in the middle through some other attack which failed again, and Keane picks the ball up, takes a few touches, and you think, fuck me. Most of the time, Keane just blazes it over the bar. It's just straight at the keeper. Nothing major about it. Fucking goal. I just couldn't believe what I seen. I just didn't feel real when I went in. I was like, it was company-esque for Man City. It just absolutely flew right in the top cut, well, near enough the top corner. Lloris just stood there, had no chance. I've just went ecstatic, and I can't believe again Everton scoring a goal near enough and added time right at the end of the game. It's the fucking scenes are unbelievable. It was, oh, what a goal. And because I just thought Tottenham are giving the game away here, and because I can't stand Tottenham, they're not going to fucking concede, are they? They're going to get away with it. Obviously, there still will have been a few people after the game going, why did we give the game to Everton, and why did we make that more difficult for ourselves? But yeah, what a goal. But before that, like, to bring in Mora on, I was like, well, maybe they're just sitting back and waiting for us to on a counter-attack, but I didn't still feel like Tottenham needed to do that. But yeah, I don't know if, I can't even remember if Mora did the tackle on Keane before the goal or after it. Nevertheless, a tackle was late, red card, over the top of the ball. Wasn't too high up, but it was still very dangerous. He knew right away. Mora's off the field. It's 1-0. 10 men each, and you're just thinking, fuck me, let's get at them. I actually think it happened before the goal, to be honest. Can't remember. Doesn't fucking matter. We had 6 minutes added on, and we just got at them. There was an actual chance, and I'm sorry. I know the defenders are supposed to be there. It's not like it's fucking unlucky or anything. But Tarkowski got in the box. I think a ball bounced in the air. He kind of got a hold of it, and then he tried to curl it in the top right corner from the left-hand side. Well, Lloris's top right corner. So our top left corner, from what we can see on our side. He curls it in. I'm sorry, I checked the replays. That's fucking going in. And I think it's Dyer gets in the way, well, blocks it, which is, it's his job. But fuck me, if that went in, I don't even know what I would have done. I would have absolutely lost my shit. I would have said Burnley 2, Tottenham 1. I would have said Burnley 2, Tottenham 1. Fucking Keane and Tarkowski scoring. That would have been fucking mental. But it didn't happen. It is what it is. It's a point. It's a point that I didn't think you would get under the circumstances. I think we could have. It was a game for me before the Decore red card where we could have won again 1-0. It was giving me signs of it. Obviously waiting for the changes because the lineup was just, it just wasn't working. The Damari Gray was really isolated when he had the ball. There was just nothing on, and there was no one to do anything. You know, we had shots like Onana just flashing, not even flashing wide, just fucking rolling into the goalkeeper. Nothing was working, and just, it was a game to me where if Decore didn't do what he did and we lost that game, I'd have fucking pelted Decore. I still am, like, I'm not fucking happy about it. It's a joke. He's out for 3 games. But it still shows the fight and spirit with the squad. I thought the fans again tonight was brilliant, as they always are in these home games. And so it went quiet for a bit. I was worried at that point when we gone quiet. The 5-10 minute spell for Tottenham after he scored. I thought the second goal was coming in here. But it didn't happen. Like I said, Perisic, like I said, when we scored as well, Tottenham picked up the gears again, which, it was fucking crazy to me. I've just never seen a team just let a team back in like that ever. It's like when you play someone on FIFA, and I did it with my mate the other week. He hasn't played FIFA in years. He hasn't had a PlayStation for years. And I played a few games with him. He said, "Go easy with me." I gone, alright, but 3 games or whatever we played, and I let him be in a contest, basically. I got him involved in a contest, but still won the games marginally. And then the last game, I beat him about 12 now. I just said, well, you told me to take it easy now. I'm going to fucking show you how good I am, or how good I am compared to you. And it just reminded that Tottenham just kind of just felt sorry for us. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, fantastic. Wish we had 3 points, but it is what it is. We've got a point. It's better than nothing. We're up to 15th. Played more games than anyone else around us, but we just have to see what happens from now to the end of the season. Hopefully we can get over the line. But yeah, I'm off and out. Thank you very much. See you soon.